So everybody plays a lot of blues in A. And for most of us, the default is to go to the 5th fret, and you're off and running playing in this position, right? But there's lots of cool stuff you can do down here in the open position, playing in A. And it really makes a lot of sense because you've got this big open A string here. You know, one of the things that was so great about Stevie Ray, among the many things, was that he played a lot of open position stuff in the key of E. And a lot of his stuff was sort of revved up Muddy Waters stuff that was also in open E. So when we go to A, a lot of that stuff is sitting right there. If you've got the pentatonic scale here, or the A blues scale, if you include the flat 5 there. So open 5th string, 3rd fret, open 4th string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, open 3rd string, 2nd fret. So all of that Muddy Waters stuff is sitting right there, and you could speed it up the same way that Stevie did. So what I'm going to show you is a cool double stop open position A lick that involves some hybrid grip picking. And it's a 2-measure phrase that sounds like this. And so I'm going to break it down for you now. I'm using the pick on the low string on the 5th string, and using middle finger and ring finger to play the 4th string and the 3rd string. You could do this with your bare fingers. You could probably figure out a way to do it with a pick, but hybrid grip seems to work the best for my hands anyway. So I'm going to break this down. There's 2 measures, and I'll break each measure down into first and second half of the measure. So we start off with this, which is just picking the 5th string twice, and then grabbing 4th and 3rd string with the fingers, and then going back to the pick on the 5th string. So now the second half of the first measure is, and that's got some double steps going on, but if you forget about them for a second, the actual lick that's moving is like that. It's a hammer-on pull-off from the 4th string to the 1st fret, and then pull off back to the open, and then play 3rd fret on the 5th string, and then play one more time the open 4th string, and then the 5th string again at the 3rd fret. So like that. Hammer on, pull off. And now, while you're doing that, when you're picking the open 4th string, you're also picking the 3rd string 2nd fret with your middle finger. It only happens twice, so here's the first one, and then you hammer on, pull off, play the 5th string, and then you do it again, and then you play the 5th string 3rd fret again. So if we put the first and second half of the first measure together, we've got that much so far. Now the second measure starts with that, so it's a slide. But actually, you could do either way. I guess I was doing a hammer-on. So a hammer-on from the 1st fret to the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and then over to the 3rd string with the ring finger. So middle finger, hammer-on, pick with the ring finger, and then this move again. So, and we just had that hammer on, pull off, 3rd fret on the 5th string. And after that, we have this, which is grabbing the open 4th string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string together, middle and ring finger, 3rd fret on the 5th string, open 5th string, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string and 3rd string. So, and I guess you would do a pull-off, from the 3rd fret to open. So the second measure be like that. So you put it all together. And I guess I did do a slide at the beginning of the second measure. So either way. So that's the whole phrase. 1, 2, 3, and. Now the cool thing is you can actually go up here and take the same blues scale, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 1st fret on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret on the high string, 5th fret on the high string. And this is kind of, think of that as kind of the Lightnin' Hopkins place to play A blues. And you can make the same phrase up here. Almost the same. You have to finagle it a little bit, but starting off here with the top 2 strings of the 5th fret, there's your hammer on, and then so you can get it an octave up as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, now let me show you how this sounds over a groove so you can hear it in context. Okay, so that's the idea. You know, it's something you can drop in between other open position licks. You know, it stands on its own as a thing you could do. So try working through that. I hope it's fun to work on. I'm David Hamburger. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.